Hello, welcome to another studio session. If you are unaware, July is World Watercolor Month. This month-long celebration of watercolor was founded by artist Charlie O'Shields and features an art challenge as well as a fundraiser for the International Child Art Foundation. For the art challenge, they release a series of prompts and you can participate in every day or just the days that you want to, and as you can probably guess, since I've started this off with ink pen, you can include other mediums in your challenge pieces as long as watercolor is the star of the show. The last few years I've participated in the daily challenge, but that just wasn't really going to work for me this year, so instead I'm picking out a couple of prompts that are really speaking to me and painting those instead. So this is Whimsical for day 10. I've ended up going with a landscape theme for these, which is probably not a surprise if you've seen any of my other work, but when I saw the prompt list, there were just sort of several that stood out to me right away as like oh, I have something in mind, that either like a reference I already had or just sort of a type of landscape in mind, so I just sort of went with it. And when I saw this particular prompt, I thought it would be fun to do a whimsical landscape when playing around with color schemes. I tend to stick to more natural colors in my pieces, but I love looking at whimsical pieces, so this was a fun experiment that I might want to start playing around with more in my workflow. I'm using my usual studio palette for these, and then for today in particular, I added some Opera Pink to my palette. I think it brings a really fun pop of surreal color to the mix. And aside from that, I also broke out this block of Bao paper that I just fully forgot that I had, and I've decided to use it for all of the World Watercolor Month pieces to create a sort of mini collection of landscapes. And I'm really glad I did because I forgot how much I love this paper. I've always really enjoyed the texture of their cold press, especially for landscapes, and I think it handles water really well. I mean, this is obviously a block form, so it's not really gonna warp no matter what, but you can do several layers of paint and it'll hold up really well. I'm not sure how many of these I'll have time to do this month, but I'm hoping to get at least 5 or 6 in. I really enjoy participating in challenges, but it's only worth it to me if I'm enjoying myself and, feeling creatively challenged and not just stressed out because I don't feel like I have the time to do what I want to do. I always want to enjoy the process of creating, not dread it. So since this July is particularly busy for me, this is the approach that I'm going with. In the past, I've participated in every day by doing smaller, more doodly pieces, which I have also enjoyed, but I'm looking forward to seeing how I feel about spending more time on a fewer amount of pieces. I found last year in particular that I could do the daily one, especially with the doodly pieces, but like the amount of time that I was spending on the piece versus, trying to get it edited and drafted and posted in all of the places, I felt like I was spending more time on the posting than I was on the painting, and I didn't like that. So I think this is a better compromise for myself. If you are participating in World Watercolor Month, I'd love to hear how you're approaching it. Are you painting every day? Are you picking and choosing your prompts? Are you abandoning the prompts entirely? It's all part of the fun as long as we're celebrating watercolor, so I'd love to hear what your approach is. And yeah, if you stuck with me this long, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more from me. I'll leave a link to all of the supplies I used, as well as my recaps for the last few years of World Watercolor Month in the description below, as well as more information about World Watercolor Month if you want to learn more. I'm super excited to see what everyone creates this July, whether it's with the prompts or otherwise. I'll be back again towards the end of the month with either another prompt piece, a recap, or maybe both, and I'll probably put some of the others up as shorts. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Happy World Watercolor Month, and I'll see you in the next one.